So, the new raid, The Root of Nightmares, is finally out. All the controversy aside, this was a really fun raid, and just a really beautiful looking one. Not to mention the armor, man, this looks so unique. I saw some people on Twitter hating on this armor, and I don't know why because it looks so cool, like on every character. I even saw some pushback on the new raid weapons. I mean, at least in my opinion, I'm liking the new raid weapons. New STRAND grenade launcher is looking really good to synergize with STRAND, and even the auto rifle as well. And even the new Void Slug shotgun is looking to synergize really well with Void. Now, do I wish we had more bosses in the raid? Sure, because the first two encounters are basically ad clear. That doesn't mean the raid isn't fun itself, it's still a really good raid. But hey, that's just an idiot's opinion. Everyone has their own different opinion on the raid, and if you haven't figured it out by now, you can never please Destiny players. No one hates Destiny more than Destiny players, and no one loves Destiny more than Destiny players. Well, I just wanted to give my quick few thoughts on the raid. Not that anyone really cares, but hey, I thought it was fun. So, finally, let's get into the build. And as always, thank you for watching. If I do anything wrong or mess something up, yell at me in the comments, I'll see it, and I'll try to improve and then fix it next time. So, I've seen a few people do this build, or actually a lot of people, because it's actually a really easy build to make, and you really don't have to do anything. And the payout is massive! All these suspensions you're seeing is literally coming from one exotic and 2 fragments. And that's it, you can do whatever you want with this build. All you need is this one exotic and 2 fragments, and then it's yours to play with and change however you want. It's a very friendly build with high payout. So let's go take a look. So that exotic you're gonna need is called the 6th Coyote. So what this exotic does, it gives you a second dodge charge. And if you remember, with your aspect ensnaring slam, your in-air dodge suspends enemies. That's really OP, and you're getting 2 of these with this exotic. Not to mention the hunter already has 2 grenades by default. And with the shackle grenade you can suspend more people, and you have 2 of them. That's 4 times the suspension. 2 shackle grenades that suspend, and 2 slams that also suspend. If you play your cards right, everybody on the field will be suspended 95% of the time. But now, let's take a look at these fragments. And to no surprise, the first fragment, Threat of Generation. Dealing damage generates grenade energy. This fragment is just way too good to pass up. And the next fragment that synergizes really well is Threat of Mind. Defeating suspended targets grants class ability energy. And you already have 4 ways to suspend people. The 2 shackle grenades, and your 2 slams you get with 6 Coyote. So that means defeating those people that you suspend with those 4 abilities will give you your class ability back faster. And you can just keep on suspending forever and forever. Because you're doing damage, which is getting you back your grenade, and you're defeating suspended targets, which is getting you back your class ability. So the next 2 fragments, it's really up to you. But what I have is Threat of Ascent. Activating your grenade ability reloads your weapons. Or I should say your equipped weapon. And then, Threat of Continuity. Suspended, unravel, or sever effects applied to targets have increased duration. So that means people that you suspend with those 4 abilities that you could suspend with will last way longer. So right here, I'm going to try to use both of my shackle grenades and both of my slams to try to tangle up or suspend everybody in the area. And with these 2 fragments, if you look at both of my grenades and both of my abilities, the energy recharge for both of them is crazy. And I get them back almost immediately after using all 4 of them. And then the mods. The mods aren't really anything special because the build really makes itself with just the exotic and the STRAND subclass. For my helmet, I have 2 siphon mods, one for STRAND, one for Void because I'm running a STRAND weapon and a Void weapon, and then a heavy ammo finder. For my arms, I have 2 impact inductions. Causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown. Because with the Hunter melee, you can hit multiple enemies with just 1 melee throw, because the kunai that you throw goes through multiple people. And then 1 grenade kickstart, because grenade kickstart is just too useful to pass up. I mean, you're already generating orbs, so I mean, why not? For my chest, I only have 2 things, emergency reinforcement and a charged up mod. And then my legs, I'm using 2 void surges because I'm using a void heavy weapon. Again, this doesn't have to be you, make this class your own. This build is already super potent with the subclass and the exotic chest. So after you have those 2 things, your mods and your weapons is literally up to you. Like I said, it's super flexible. And then finally, our class item. I have 2 bomber mods, reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability, because you know we're going to be using our class ability a lot, since we have 2 charges of them. And then an outreach mod, reduces your melee cooldown when using your class ability, again, because we're going to be using our class ability a lot. And then the weapons. What I'm using personally is the Perpetualist Strand auto rifle from the season, the Iterative Loop fusion rifle from Neomuna, and the Void Commemoration machine gun from Deepstone Crypt. You can seriously use whatever guns you want, it's literally up to you. I was using it with Thunderlord to Sunshot, or even the new Void LMG. Everything works really well with this build. I've only used Destiny Item Manager only a few times, but I think I got the dim loadout to work, so the link should be down below in the description. But yeah, I know I'm falling a little bit behind on videos. My Titan is almost done unlocking Strand, and Titan on Strand is, dude, it looks amazing. But I do want to get another Hunter build video out before then. Yeah, it means a lot that you guys even watch these videos. Just thank you, and look out for the next one.